Hello, good morning, everybody. I hope you are having a good morning. Today is 17th. Today is 17th of August. So you need to tell me if you are hearing my voice clearly or if I need to make some changes. We are going to start off with the chart on our screen. This is a Euro USD. So far on this chart we are uppers. We've seen price continue to move to the upper side, and somehow the price is still being held above the two moving averages that we are having. So this is an indication that somehow we still expect price to continue to the upper side. The idea here is to simply wait for a pullback up to around the lower trend line so that we pick a low risk buy position, expecting that buy to push us at least up to this point. As it is now, we are still upwards. We still expect more momentum upwards. We expect a break beyond this level 1.1914 and then a retracement so that we can continue to the upper side. The next chart we'll look at, we're going to look at gold, GBP USD, the British pound dollar. This is how it looks. You can see that you're consolidating. There's no clear direction on this one. We have a level here. We have a resistance around this point. We have a resistance at this point. We have a support here. We have a support. We have a support. If you draw horizontal line from this point, you'll see that we actually expect price to come back to this point 1.2880 so that we pick a buy from there. The other place we want price to get to is this level, this resistance. If the price breaks any of these levels, that is, if the price goes above the upper line, we'll be expecting a continuation to the upper side. If the price breaks below the lower line, then we'll be expecting a continuation to the lower side. The next chart we would like to look at is USD JPY. This is how the chart looks. We just went above a resistance level here. There's this break. We're waiting for price to pull back perfectly. It has done that already. So technically, this should be the correct place to look for a buy from, around this level 106.46. If the price does not clearly break and close below this point, this is a good place to look for a buy from up to this level, up to 107.85. So we'll technically look for a buy here, have our stop loss below this point, and then have our take profit fixed at this point 107.55. The next chart we'd like to look at is gold. So gold is upwards. As you're speaking now, gold is upwards. You can see we have this big move, there's a correction. We have the next big move, there's a correction. We have another big move, then there's a correction. There is this big move, and just last week there's this correction. So we still expect more correction to the lower side on gold. Still expect price to correct itself to the lower side, but should not go beyond this level. Should not break below this point. Yeah. So although we expect a momentum to the lower side, we don't expect it to go below 1675.12. Let's move forward. Let's see what we have on our next symbol. We'll look at Brent oil. And Brent oil is very much interesting because we've seen price remain within some consolidation area. We are slowly breaking beyond it. Okay, look at it like this here, and then you also have the low one. So expect price to break beyond, retrace back, then continue to the upper side. This is what we expect to be happening. As it is now, if the price goes beyond the upper trend line, we'll wait for a pullback and then a continuation to the upper side. If the price breaks below the lower trend line, we'll wait for a pullback and then continue to the lower side. This is what we are expecting on this symbol. And the last one for today, SP500. SP 500 so far we are upwards. We do have a resistance here where the price must first of all break beyond before we can continue to the upper side. So on SP 500 we want a clear break beyond the line which I've just drawn. If the price crosses beyond 3382.1, then that will be the ideal place to look for a buy position. So thank you very much. That should bring us to the end of today's session. I will meet again tomorrow at the same. Thank you. See you.